The number of measles patients continues to rise in California, despite vaccinations being widely available. The current outbreak, which is numbered at 59 confirmed cases, is centered in Disneyland and Disneyland's California Adventure Park. Cases have also been reported in Utah, Washington State, Colorado, Oregon, and Mexico. The measles vaccine was introduced to the U.S. in 1963, and schools now require all students to be vaccinated when they begin kindergarten. However, in California, parents can sign a personal belief exemption form, which allows them to not get their children vaccinated. The recent outbreak in California happened in an area where there is a high reported incidence of personal belief exemptions. Of the 34 California patients, 28 had not been vaccinated. Measles is a highly infectious airborne disease. When a person infected with measles breathes, coughs, or sneezes, the virus enters the air where it can remain for up to 2 hours. According to the Centers for Disease Control, almost everyone who has not been vaccinated will get measles if they are exposed to it. Where there are large groups of people gathered together, such as the situation at Disneyland, the disease is highly contagious. Measles begins with a high fever and is followed by symptoms similar to those of a cold: runny nose, cough, and red eyes. A red rash that lasts for 5 to 6 days appears on the face and eventually spreads over the entire body. Complications that can result from the measles are pneumonia, encephalitis, deafness, blindness, and death. Those at highest risk of getting the disease and its complications are children under the age of 5. At particular risk are infants under the age of 12 months because they are too young to be vaccinated. Pregnant women are also at risk. Before the measles vaccination was introduced, the disease killed an estimated 2 to 6 million people each year. Since the 1980s, global measles deaths have dropped tremendously, but some countries in Europe, Asia, the Pacific, and Africa still see large outbreaks where measles claims the lives of many, especially children. A joint effort called the Measles and Rubella Initiative has been in place for several years to try to solve this problem. The WHO, UNICEF, the American Red Cross, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control, and the United Nations Foundation have pooled resources to try to improve vaccination rates in 47 targeted countries. In California, a public awareness effort is underway to try to persuade all parents to vaccinate their children.